So welcome to Honeybee. I actually made this island. Right, I don't think I put anything on the board, no. So yeah, I made this island Honeybee. Let me show you the map. So here is the map of Honeybee. There is a dream address along the bottom. Now there's two things you might obviously notice. The first thing is I have a huge lake in the middle of my island, and you can see my house is in the middle of that lake. We will go to that first probably. And also the second thing is you might notice is all my villagers are bears. This was not intended when I created the island. It just sort of happened. So I do have Nate, Beardo, Ike, Murphy, Tutu, Marty, Teddy, Maple, Grizzly, and Tammy. My favorite bear here is either Beardo or Grizzly. Although I do feel like I'm pretty fond of all these bears that live here. But anyway, let's get exploring. So yes, here we are at the airport for Honeybee. This is my flag. Again, I chose a random custom code that I already had downloaded and used it as my flag. But yeah, this is Honeybee, my all-bear island. Now Honeybee's theme is a cottagecore island with a big lake. It has little town elements to it, and also all the flowers and the majority of the colours will be yellow and black. I decided to go with these black tulips, by the way, because I wanted them to match the colour of honeybees, hence the name of the island. I think it was such a cute island to do, and I had so much fun with this one. Right, cheers, let's get exploring. So here is our entrance, of course, into my island, Honeybee. You can walk off here to the left, and I don't think I did the beaches, no. I believe I didn't do the beaches or the houses, which sometimes I regret not doing it, but I understand why I didn't at the time, because sometimes I'm just not feeling it. Now the entrance leads right into a road and also right to resident services, so we're pretty close together. It's not too many squares apart. Now the first way I want to go is actually, oh look, this is my little character. Hello me. Don't worry, be happy. I don't remember what I write most of the time. She looks cute. My character's really cute. The first area we want to look at is behind resident services. So we've got a little bit of small decorating here. Some music, a bike. And then we're going to cross over this bridge. I made like a little lab bridge moment. It's actually quite cute. I like it. And then on the left here of this little island, I made a picnic. I did. Also, I know we've been exploring a couple of my islands recently. Just want to get them explored, you know, have a record of them on this channel, and then we're also exploring your islands as well in between, because some of you haven't seen these islands of mine. So but yes, I have a little picnic area here as well with the little cushions and some bees, and this little jar here is honey. It is. Also, some of you might not know, but this is not my main channel. I have a main channel, it's Melissaverse. I have 3 channels, in fact they're all linked down below, so please be sure to go and subscribe to them. Over here I made a tiny little pond with some bees surrounding it, well, beekeeper hives, and you actually get a really lovely view of the back of the island over there. Let me just whip my camera out. It's actually quite pretty. I was so impressed with my terraforming on this island. Yes, it was a big lake in the middle, but all the other little intricate details, I was so happy with how it all came out. Oh look, we get a better view up here. I love that. Makes me want to do a natural island again. Oh wait, we're doing a natural island. It's called Lavendale on my long play channel. I'm very excited. Well, my unwind channel. Now my house I know is definitely not decorated, but the exterior is. It feels so peaceful, so calm, so green. I kind of miss the vibe of just like the simple green. I don't know why. I just do. As much as I'm loving building Velastra, I'm missing the grass because a lot of it's being covered in like tiles or like the brick road rather, which is nothing wrong with that. I just miss a bit of grass. Now we're back at the entrance. We're going to head left. I've got small little cozy areas for the tables to be at, which make no sense. Cheers, not making sense. I am half asleep. This will lead you down to the beach, which I've also done a very cute little seating area here, so you can look out to the ocean, admire the ocean. Also, the yellow phone box is a must. I had to use them. Oh, I used 2. There's 2 quite close together. But yes, this is the yellow phone box. And then over here is more of the town vibe of the island, so the cottagecore town. I made a bookshop. This is Blaver's bookshop and it looks so cozy and cute. I would come here and read, of course I would. And also, the fun part is, if you wiggle on through this side, you can go up into the bookshop and it's like a little cafe upstairs. Little sofas, cozy little chairs, have some tea, have some cake. Or no, that's pie. Well, there is cake, so evening tea. No, what is it called? Afternoon tea set there. And some scones. Yes, because who doesn't love a scone with cream? Are you jam first or cream first? Let me know. Right, let's continue our tour though. We want to head to the left side. And then we're going to go down because I believe this leads to just a cozy little seating spot. Oh, it does. It's just a cozy little seating area. I like this island. I feel like I always forget about this one. Every time I go to do my roundup of my islands, I forget about Honeybee and I don't know why. Because I had a lot of fun making this island. I think it's because I've done so many. So many islands. Now we're going to go look over at Nook's Cranny. It's a very simple Nook's Cranny. You can see we've got some castle walls and castle towers behind. And of course, honey. Because Nook's Cranny is going to sell honey. Well, there's Marty. Hello, Marty. So we can go through the castle walls to the right side here, but we're not going to do that yet. No, we're going to go down this way and head over here over this bridge because this will lead you to Able Sisters. This might be one of my favorite Able Sisters I've ever built. Next to the one I did on, oh, what was it called? Daisy Chain. Have I toured Daisy Chain? I think I have. And now the Able Sisters do have a little flower garden here and just, yeah, it's just cuteness. I don't know what to describe as other than a flower garden for the Able Sisters with black and yellow flowers. Yeah. And also the yellow pansies are just bumblebee flowers. At this point, that's all they are. Back over we go and we're going to go through this little cutway. And I made a little roundabout, a natural roundabout, just to fill the space out a little bit. I think this is actually quite a nice little transition that I've done and I'm going to steal it for probably Lavendale. Now instead of carrying on, I want to go back to Nook's Cranny and I want to head through these castle walls. I believe they'll take you back to that little roundabout we made, but you do have to go under these gazebos, which I think is super fun in itself, and it will lead you to an angled bridge. Here you'll find some more beekeeping hives, a little seating area again as usual, and up there you can see there's a villager house. Now we are going to continue to the left side though. This bridge leads you over to the roundabout, so yeah, I was correct. On the left side we do have a villager house, and I think this is Grizzly. It is. I didn't customize any of the interiors of the villager houses, so feel free to go visit the villager if you love the villager, but their house is not done. Outside, Grizzy has a little area to eat food. I feel like he's gonna love a big old plate of fish and chips. Who wouldn't right about now? He also has a fishing area, so maybe he catches his own fish and batters them himself. Could be possible. Or breadcrumbs, whatever he prefers. Now we have an incline here, so let's head on upstairs. Nate! Oh, how I love Nate. Oh my gosh, I love him so much. And then this is Teddy's house. So Nate, you're visiting Teddy, I see. Or are you waiting for him? Maybe they're going on a picnic together and he's waiting for him outside. But here, you get a lovely view of some of that lake. I really would love to do another lake island, but obviously different to this. But I feel like it's going to be difficult for me to feel the same way about it, but who knows? Who knows? But anyway, Teddy has a little seating area to enjoy the view, and he has pound cake, which I feel like it looks like a loaf of bread. So it is a loaf of bread. Carrying on to the left side, he has more seating areas where he can enjoy some time on his Nintendo Switch Lite. A cup of tea, some honey, maybe some friends over. He also has beekeeping hives, which I think most of the villagers will have beekeeping hives. I don't remember. I don't remember. There's also another view. Yes, another view of some of the waterscaping. And you can actually sit here and enjoy your fizzy apple juice. Right, let's continue over this land bridge we go. I love land bridges. I think you might have figured that out by now, but land bridges are great. I love them. This is another villager house. It is Murphy's house, of course. I think I customized the exterior of his house. I don't remember if it's like that originally. Anyway, he's got a camping area. He also has a little football. His area, I just wanted it to feel a bit more like gardeny, backyard gardeny type feels. Like you just have barbecues and drink apple juice. I don't know. That's kind of what I was going for. This little transition area contains a sofa for some reason. I mean, who doesn't want to stop halfway across the island and sit down and rest your feetsies? Up the incline we go, and here is Murphy. Hello, sweet pea. And we have 2 villagers. I'm going to say that I didn't customize the houses. So that must be Murphy's house. I thought I did, because otherwise why would I have left this one pink? This is Tutu's house. Her house is, of course, pink. And she has a picnic area, believe it or not. She also has a shared flower garden area with the villager next to her. So I'm guessing these are our flower girlies. Who are you? Yep, this is Tammy. Tammy and Tutu, flower girls. They have a flower field that they share and also all the flower stuff around them. And they just enjoy flowers and the floral of life. Back down the incline we go, and more benches to sit and enjoy the view. And also this bridge. I don't know why I like this bridge. This bridge makes me feel cozy and I don't know why. Now, more transition area. This is more of the natural part of the island, of course. I think since we got to Grizzly's house, it turned more natural. I don't know what I'm talking about. You can go down here though. Go down this little ladder and it will lead you to a little pond. And also Red's beach, which I did decorate. I'm lying. Yay, I was going to say I didn't. But I did. I put 2 barrels. Does that count? I believe that counts. Back up we go. Right. We got Stonehenge there. More seating. Of course we do. And down we go. Here's that natural terraforming you could see from my house. I love how this came out. I really want to recreate something similar on Lavendale. Oh, and I believe that Lily of the Valley spawned there because the island was 5 stars, so I left it. I was like, yep, it's an accomplishment. Because normally Isabel knocks me down because I have too much stuff. Which is just mean. Anyway, this is another villager house. And this is a little fake building that I built. I think this is Maples. Wait, is this Maples? It is. She has a small little bakery outside. Very cute and cozy. Come and enjoy some of Maple's bread with honey. Honestly, you won't regret it. She makes the best bread on the island. And continue our little natural walkway. There's more terraforming up there. The island doesn't have a lot of ground to cover, to be fair. Like, we're nearly done, I think. There's not a lot of ground. A lot of it's all natural terraforming and terrascaping. So, yeah. Now, whose house was this? I think it's... Oh, it is Marty. I was going to say, I think it's Marty, but I wasn't sure. Did I decorate the peninsula with 1 rock? Go me. Go me. Anyway, Marty has a little crafting area. I don't know why. Oh, yes, I do. He is making the plans and crafting and making more plans. And then his friend, I believe this is Nate's house. Yes, Nate does all the woodwork. He does all the heavy work. So together they're designing and making beekeeper hives. Yes, that was the story. They're both making beekeeper hives. I think it was such a cute little idea, cute little story. So I'm happy I came up with that in my brain. Thank you, brain. Over here, I think this is my best house. Oh no, this is Ike. I thought it was Beardo. Silly me. This is a nice little area on the end of like a little bit of land. You just sit here and enjoy the little trickling water. So beautiful. But yes, this is Ike's house. He's got some golf clubs. He gives me like, I love camping, I'm an old man vibe. Wait, I lied. I have a lighthouse on the peninsula too. Oh, go me. I thought you only put 1 rock there. I surprised myself. Anyway, back to the camping area for Ike. He's just got a little bug cage, cooler, and just camping things really. Back over here, this is Beardo's house. He's been mowing his garden, look. That's why he's got the little mower. And then he's got the little table. I believe I started to love Beardo at this point. I was like, you know what? I love this old man. I know it's Beardo's house. I don't need to check, but his area came out so cute. He's kind of on the edge of the town, but like leading towards the natural area. because he gives me kind of posh bear vibes. Now down this way, we will be getting to the campsite because that's what the sign says. Again, picnic spot, because who is she if she doesn't do a picnic? And here is the campsite. It looks like every other campsite that I built. Yep. We have the kids' tents. We have the kids' tents on top of the quilts. We have the cushions and the wheat field and high maple and just stuff. Yes, it just stuff. And I believe this is the only part of the beach I decorated because I need somewhere to put the campsite. And honestly, it's very minimalistic for me. This island's actually quite minimalistic for me, I think. So maybe there is a minimalistic me in there somewhere fighting to get out. Did I decorate the dock? Kinda did. Again, didn't scan a tent. I always forget. I'm like, remember to do it and never remember. But right, back over the bridge we go because we still have a little bit more to explore. We have down here to explore. I had this weird section at the front and I was like, what do I do? Boardwalk. We done a little coffee spot with music and coffee. And then over here, cakes. Because who doesn't love cakes? Oh, and fish and chips apparently. Now we do have a couple more builds just over here, but here is the entrance again. And over here is the flower shop. I think this flower shop is so cute and cozy. I love it so much. Kind of was like trying fake buildings, but also not overly doing them because I don't like a full-blown city island because it would just stress me out. So I was quite happy with this building. And then next to it, one of my favorite museum designs I've ever done is this one. It blends in so well. Like, I don't know how I've managed to blend it in so well. And we've also got little museum shopping bags. If only we could buy little trinkets to the museum. If only. But anyway, I love how this museum came out. It was so cute. And then you got the castle walls behind it. And yeah, I don't know. I just really like how this museum looks. I think I might do this type of style for the museum on my island Sockington. Unless I make a big deal out of it. But I don't know if I want to. We'll see. We'll see. But right, I think that was the last place on this island. It was. Like I said, it feels like it's small because of the way I designed it. But honestly, that's not a bad thing. So yes, there we have it. We finished looking around my island, Honeybee. I hope you enjoyed this tour today. I enjoyed retouring my island. It feels like so long since I've seen it. And it was nice to be like, oh, I might take that and that and put it on my island I'm building now. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, please do like, comment and subscribe. Come join the cozy family. Have the most wonderful days. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.